If you sell digital products, you're probably wondering how to actually get them in front of more buyers. More specifically, how to use Pinterest for digital products. Today, I'm sharing the easy marketing strategy that will help you get your products in front of the right people, collect email addresses to grow your list, and convert the subscribers into paying customers. Hi, I'm Max. I help bloggers, online sellers, and affiliate marketers get their content and products seen without burning out. If that sounds like your vibe, make sure you hit like and subscribe. I share weekly tutorials to help you grow without overwhelm. And today, we're talking about Pinterest for digital products. I'll walk you through an easy marketing strategy to help you understand why a clear call to action is important to get people clicking, how lead magnets and freebies are the foundation for converting and growing your email list, how to drive more traffic to your shop or site, and finally, the tools and resources I recommend to streamline and automate the entire process. So if your goal is more sales without adding stress, you're in the right place. Let's get into it. Call to action. If you're selling anything online, the most important thing you have to figure out is your end goal. Do you want someone's email address? Do you want them to go to a specific page? Do you want them to make a purchase? Getting clear on the outcome helps you know what words, pictures, or links to use to actually get the person there. And while you may think the obvious answer is, I just want them to buy my products, I'd love to pause you for a second and ask, have you ever thought about giving away something for free in exchange for an email? That freebie gives people a taste of what you offer, and just as importantly, it gives you their email address. Once you have that, you can send newsletters, deals, and even discount codes. Basically, direct access to their attention without worrying about algorithms. Each pin can have its own unique call to action, but overall, you want to know what your main goal is. So if your goal is to grow an email list, then focus on that and do your selling through email. If your goal is to get people straight to the shop, then point them there right away. Either way, once you're clear on your goal, you'll be able to work backwards and make sure your profile and pins are actually pointing people where you want them to go. When you're selling digital products, one of the easiest mistakes to make is being too vague about what you want people to do. On Pinterest specifically, you need to guide people clearly. Otherwise, they just scroll by. Your call to action is what gets clicked. So instead of saying printable planner on a pin, use language like download your free printable planner here or shop the full template bundle today. Notice the difference? Lead magnets and freebies. One of the easiest and most effective ways to sell digital products isn't to sell right away. It's to offer something for free first. A lead magnet or a freebie is exactly that. It's a small, valuable piece of your product that someone gets in exchange for their email address. Think of it like a sample. It gives someone a quick win, shows off the quality of your work, and builds trust, while also giving you the ability to follow up with them later through an email. So what works well for digital products? Free checklists, mini versions of your planners, one-page printables, short guides, even just a simple template. The goal isn't to give away everything for free, just give away enough where they say, wow, this is free. I wonder how good the paid stuff is. And once they're on your email list, you can keep the conversation going by sharing tips, sending promotions, or dropping discount codes that nudge them towards buying a full product. And unlike social media followers who can disappear overnight, an email list is yours to keep forever. So how do you drive more traffic to your site or shop? If you've been following along, you know that a clear call to action and a freebie are two big factors in getting clicks and conversions. But something we haven't spoken about yet is keywords. Since Pinterest is a search engine, not social media, it works a lot like Google or YouTube. So when a person types in a phrase like budget template or weekly meal planner printable, Pinterest shows them what it believes is the best solution. And in your case, hopefully it's your digital product. So how do you tell Pinterest what your product is about? This is where keywords come in. Keywords are the specific words you use in your pin titles, in your pin descriptions, and the text on the image itself, plus in other spots in your account, like your profile name, your bio, your board titles and descriptions. All of these places teach Pinterest what your account is about, so the algorithm knows who to show your content to. Finding the right keywords is way easier than you think. One of the best ways is to just start typing into the Pinterest search bar. As you type, Pinterest will autocomplete the phrase. Those suggestions are the most popularly searched terms, which makes them great keywords to include naturally in your content. Another way to boost traffic is by leveraging Pinterest trends. If you go to trends.pinterest.com, you can see what keywords are rising right now. Things like back to school printables or Halloween party invites or Valentine's Day cards for kids. If you create seasonal digital products, this tool will be a game changer for you, so check it out. Now that you know how to find keywords and how to ride trends, the next question is, how do you actually create the pins and keep them going out consistently? That's what we'll talk about next with the tools and automations I recommend. So once you've figured out your strategy, the next step is actually creating the pins and publishing them consistently. There are a ton of ways to make pins, but the tool I personally recommend is called Pin Generator. It scans your site, whether that's a shop, a blog, or a simple website, and it automatically pulls in your product titles, descriptions, URLs, images, and then it turns all of that information into a ready-to-publish pin. From there, you can customize the template so it actually fits your brand. You can swap in fonts, colors, layouts. You can even import your Canva templates if you already have some there. Once you've saved a handful of favorites, creating new pins takes almost no effort. And the best part, Pin Generator has a Create Auto Pin feature that uses AI to rewrite your titles, descriptions, and swap in new images. It will also schedule everything out for you automatically. So whether that's once a day or a few times per week, whatever pace works for you, it will keep your Pinterest account active in the background. It's a scalable way to stay consistent on Pinterest without burning out, freeing you up to focus on what you do best, creating more digital products. So there you have it. Pinterest is one of the most effective platforms to market your digital products if you understand this easy marketing strategy. Got questions? Drop them in the comments below and I'm happy to help or create more videos to walk you through it. And if you like this video, don't forget to like and subscribe because I make weekly Pinterest videos to help you get your content and products seen without burning out. I'll see you next week.